Hey, good morning there from the Chicago Basin. We're just there above. We are heading on up to the Twin Lakes area now, and we have this special adventure for you today, part 2. Eolus, North Eolus was yesterday, and today is going to be Sunlight and Windom Peak. These should be slightly more difficult. If you want to get a full look at the approach, go ahead and check out the Eolus video. I'll put a card up for that. Today, we'll go from Twin Lakes up to probably Sunlight first and then Windom. And boy, it is a beautiful morning here. Columbines, waterfalls, Chicago Lakes area is incredible. We will check in with you at the lakes, and then we will go big on a couple of class 3 and 4 peaks. We'll see you up there.
That is a big guy. You're cool, buddy. You're cool.
Hit kind of a pivotal point here. We're at the fork in the road between Windom and Sunlight Peak, and we are going to do Sunlight Peak first. So that's going to be kind of cutting off to climbers left, and that's the peak back in there somewhere. So we will get up in there and hit Sunlight. Then we'll be coming really near here again on our way back to the fork that will take us to Windom, which is back in this area, right in there, that really dark thing. So that should be number 2.
So a pretty long, sandy, loose section in there. Not the funnest part.
All right, we have reached the saddle near the summit of Sunlight. So that should be right up there somewhere, about 300 vertical feet, according to the GPS. And it is a beautiful place. But yeah, that last pitch was loose and difficult. Here's a little peek to the saddle. Pretty soon we'll get to see the whole deal.
From the saddle, just work your way up and right into that notch right there. And then across the face to the summit.
The main trail traverses across the front of the face here. And I am gonna go ahead and check out the direct route. Probably class 4, maybe a tad of class 5. I'll let you know for sure, but that's gonna be right up here. So I'm gonna try that. I think I'll hit the summit really fast that way. Well, here goes. Well, looks like I'm getting stuffed. It looks like solid class 5 here, not a lot of hold, still a slab, but really more than I wanna do. So I don't think I'll be finishing the direct route. I'll have to do a scary down climb. I couldn't find a better way. That said, this scene is amazing. And there it is, right there, back behind. I gotta get out of here. This is a little scary now.
So I'm not exactly sure we're doing this right, but we're coming around the front of the face. So again, not sure we're doing this right, but seems fun. A little class 4. All right, cranking the steep belly with our new bro. Looks like the standard route is back behind him. All right, we're near the top of the ridge now, but not the top of the mountain. We're seeing cairns leading us up. I would assume the summit's right there. Okay, so we're finding the window, the first window, which we do not use, right there. And I do see a cairn way up here. So here's really the direct class 4 shortcut. And oh, Spencer found another one up behind the window, and the summit's right there. So multiple options if you like climbing. Lots of cairns, lots of buddies. Very cool. Final window. And where the normal route rejoins. And then the summit is right here. Or right over there, actually. Here we go. Wow. Oh. So some little cairns right down here. So I guess the guys doing the summit marker did not want to go to the summit proper. It does look a little gnarly. Nice, Spency! I am not standing up on this summit. I'll let Spencer enjoy that. And here's why. That's some down right there for positive. All kinds of down. Really cool though. And our new buddy, what's your name?
My name's Jack.
And Jack has joined us for the summit push. Woohoo! So theoretically we still have one more summit to go, and that's Windom. We chose to do the technical summit first while we were plenty fresh. And yeah, it's just a little perch, as you can see. So we're gonna ski-daddle. Getting off the summit is scary. Know that if you go up there. But the views are incredible. And now I'd say we're gonna do the suffer portion of the route. Clouds starting to form, a little bit of a danger. Really cool spot. And I believe this is the standard route, and there's definitely class 4 climbing. Back through the notch we go. So when you're looking down the slope, it's gonna look just like this. Tiny little cairn, boulder, and then you're going to start heading for that easy, happy looking sidewalk that is the ledges out in the distance. So there's a climber way down there, and he is doing the traverse from Sunlight to the Windom Trail. And then there's the saddle that you get to doing that traverse, and then up to Windom Peak. Trying to traverse higher in the saddle will be a loose nightmare and very slow, despite the short distance. We are pushing across the saddle that is between Sunlight and Windom, and so far so good. Definitely worth staying low, because we've literally taken about 15 minutes to get across the bottom. All right, cranking out the traverse. Incredible Sunlight Peak backdrop. Woo. And that is back to Twin Lakes that way. Beautiful day.
We're up to the big predominant notch, and that's right there. And then the summit. Oh yeah. All right, Jack is taking on the summit push right now. Beautiful, cool summit. Kind of a slodgy hike up, but the summit, I'm saying, really awesome.
Okay, officially at the summit. Carl would like to present Sunlight Peak. And it's pretty intense where we are right now, I'm gonna say. Because there's a lot of different ways to fall to your death. But the views are second to none. So there's that. Check that out. Oh, Spencer has pulled it off with bleeding blisters, exposed, swollen skin, and yet Spencer has overcome pain and adversity. And here he is, doing the summit push. Oh, yes! Triumph!
Back there is Sunlight. And then we're looking out at some just wild looking peaks over here. Man, really beautiful. Wiminetch? Don't know exactly how to pronounce it, but wow, is it beautiful. Same with these lakes down to the right, just spectacular. Jeez, still covered in snow. And then off to the right, I did realize this one is Jupiter Peak at 13.7 something. Pretty amazing. And then a great look back down into Chicago Basin. So destination there. You cannot see Animas River Valley from here. And there goes Jack. Hopefully we'll see him again. And there's Sunlight right there.
It is official. We have polished off 4 14ers in the last couple days. So really excited about that. And beautiful time. Again, Chicago Basin can't be beat. To get into the more specifics, Sunlight was cool, although it did have that big, loose final head wall until you get up to the exciting, rocky Class 4 climbing, which we did kind of do wrong, particularly me. Spencer ended up finding the best way. So we took that down. Definitely go traverse below the summit further than you think. That's the best advice I can give. Me doing my little Class 5 shortcut was completely the wrong way. And then as far as getting across, you definitely just want to hit that ledge system fairly low, right over my right shoulder, right here. Stay with the cairns. That's by far the quickest and easiest way. It took us less than a half an hour to get across the valley. And then you'll be right where we are now, which is back on the Windom Trail. And this is a nice trail too. It's gonna take us back all the way down to the Twin Lakes. The summit of Windom did have some technical sections, very short though. And route finding, there was a good path on a lot of cairns. I didn't necessarily stick exactly with the trail and did a little bit of Class 4 climbing with Jack, and that was fun. I was totally good with that. I don't think there's any way to really get trapped. Don't quote me on that, but I wasn't worried about it. It didn't seem like a risk. So that is the rundown for Sunlight and whatever this other peak is. What's the peak? Sunlight and Windom. And that's my story. So hopefully you guys had a good trip. I know we did. And we will see you on the next one. And this place is beautiful, no question. Take care. Whew. Oh, man. Whoa. Oh, God.
Try to walk normal. Wow. Good thing that cloud missed us. So Spencer and I are just chilling here. We did not set up our campsite in the best campsite in the area because I would prefer shelter, but we did go ahead and visit with our sleeping pads just to enjoy the view. Dude, they're coming in droves. Somebody must have peed over there somewhere. Huh. Well, that right there, I think, is where. Oh, well. Sorry, honey. Or you're welcome, I mean.